Welcome to another episode of Miss M Tries to Teach You Things. So today what we are going to be doing is we are taking this gorgeous photo of these supermodels and we're going to be resizing it so it can be printed out as a 4x6 print. So this should be, you should have an edited photo. So you can see I already have all my layers over here. So it's already edited the way I want. This is the final step before printing it out. So I'm going to go ahead, if you have layers, and only if you have layers, go ahead and flatten them by going up to Layer at the top of the screen and flatten image. Okay, so just go ahead and go to Layer and flatten image. Okay, so you should only have the background. You should only have the background. Some of you, if you opened a photo that, wasn't edited or is already flattened, then it's just a background. Great. Now we're going to go where it says Image at the top of the screen, and we're going to go where it says Image Size. Okay? All right, and yours might look slightly different than mine because I'm on a Mac and you're on a PC, but the general things should be the same. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure that the box is checked off that says Resample. Okay, and make it by cubic sharper for reduction because we're making this photo smaller than the original. So yours, does yours give you guys the option? Yeah, by cubic sharper, make sure it's for reduction because we're making it smaller than the original photo. Because right now, if we printed out your photo, it'd probably be about like a 8x10 or larger. Okay, now make sure the little chain is on. Make sure that little chain where there's a line going to width and height is locked. So when we change one number, the other number will change. It's called constrained proportions because we don't want it to stretch out or squish your image. Okay. All right, so we've changed it to by cubic sharper. We've checked to make sure constrained proportions is on. And then we're going to change the resolution to 300. Okay. Okay, change the resolution to 300. We always use 300 for prints. Okay. And then make sure, then change your dimensions to inches if it isn't already. Okay. So far it says by cubic sharper, constrained proportions, resolution 300, and I've changed my, just changed it to inches in case like I was on pixels before, you might have been on centimeters. If you were already on inches, awesome. Okay, now look at your width and your height. Which number is bigger?
The width.
Okay, so on mine it's the width. Some people it might be the height. So find which number is bigger and replace that number with the number 6. Okay. All right. So the piece of paper is only, the photo paper is only 6 inches by 4 inches. So I was hoping that my second number, right now my height is at 4.2, but unfortunately that's not going to work because there's not enough paper to print it. So if your number is 4 or smaller, awesome, you're good to go. You can press OK. But if your number is like mine and if it's bigger than 4, go ahead and change that to be 4. And so now my photo is actually 5.6 by 4. So that's okay. I'll have a little bit of white space on my photo, but that's totally fine. So I know that these numbers will print nicely on a 4x6 piece of paper. All right? Then say OK. Say OK. And it's okay if it gets super big or super small. Yeah, then just go up to View and say Print Size. Okay? That'll be the size it's actually going to print out, right? Yeah, because it's just zoomed out. You can go to View, Print Size, but that'll be the size it would actually print out. Okay, and then we're going to go File, Save As, and I like to change it. Okay, change it to a JPEG, and I like to give my title so that I know this is one that's been resized for a print. So it's called Andrew and Sarah because that's my brother's name and my legal name is Sarah, but everyone calls me Sam. So I'm going to call this Andrew and Sarah 4x6 print. So I know that this file is specifically one that I've resized to be this size print. And maybe I might even want to make a new folder, maybe call it my documentary series. Okay, so save it somewhere where you know it's going to be. So I've called it Andrew and Sarah 4x6 print. I've made it a JPEG, and then I'm saying save. Okay. Always pick 12 for your JPEG if it gives you the options of, the quality. Say OK. All right. And then for me, I know it's different because you guys are on a PC. Then at the end, when I'm ready to print my photos, I think I just called it, and I just hid it from myself. But good. Documentary series. Nope, I totally lost my folder. Good job, Miss Sun. All right, but luckily I gave it a title. So Andrew and Sarah, here we go. 4x6 print. Okay, so then I would save that on a flash drive and bring it up to one of the printers to print it out. So you might want to resize all your photos at once or do it in 2 batches, you know, so you're not doing one at a time, like so that you could save multiple files on the flash drive, print them all out at the same time. Or if you have like 3 ready, print 3 now and then print 2 later, something like that. Okay? All right. I'm going to end the recording and then go help people with questions.